There they are, hard at work, making a garden. One of our first big projects. Big changes that we're making in this room. We started, show them this. I think I've got a video clip of this already, but so we had two layers of wallpaper. One of the layers was painted, right? So we started to take that down, which was all on top of drywall. And I thought to myself, I wonder if there is shiplap underneath of the drywall. So I was like, let's figure it out, because if there is, guess what? We're not gonna have to strip wallpaper, we're just gonna end up taking drywall down. And lo and behold, we found shiplap, which doesn't surprise me because like this house is full of it, which is really cool. However, it just added more project because now I'm having to take down drywall, which is not coming off very easily. Show them my pile. Yeah, I was hoping that it would come off in these like little strips. I mean, not little strips, but like big sheets, but it's not. But I wanted to show you, look at this cool wallpaper. Now granted, this is not original to the house, but I thought it was kind of neat. It's like, I don't know what era it is, but it's almost like, it's so thick, it feels like contact paper. It's got like a texture to it. Okay, so let me show you some things that we are already doing in what is going to be our den area. So as you can see, this wall, it's kind of like a, I really don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I keep calling it kind of like a board and batten style, and maybe it kind of is, but it's like this, it's not paneling, but yet it's like this tongue and groove stuff, and it's real wood, it's really cool. I actually like it. But if you saw this room, and I'll try to remember to insert a picture right here, what this room looked like before we did anything. There was a built-in right here. So most people think a built-in, why would you take a built-in out? But it's in a very odd spot. See if my placement was or is gonna be a challenge in this room, because let me do a circle here. Okay, you see on the wall behind me, window, door, window. Then I've got this wall, which has the entrance to what is going to be the dining room. And then this wall, we've got this door that leads to the really cute back porch, and then this door leads into like the foyer area. And then there we are back around. We've got that right there, which leads into another room. And then we've got the little half a wall, and then we have the built-in. And we've got that little funky thing right there. So behind that is a chimney, and we believe maybe at one time, maybe they had kind of like a pot-bellied stove or something like that. It kind of, something that came out, but behind that is supposedly some brick. Okay, so we removed the built-in, but this is what we're finding. Let me, okay. So this is what we're finding. As you can see, underneath of this really cool stuff right here, this wood board and batten type of stuff, there's more shiplap, okay, which is cool. However, I do not want to remove this stuff to get to this, because A, with this big rectangle that we are now missing, there is no way that we can match up that shiplap. Okay, so our original idea was on the other side of this built-in, there's a closet, and in that closet, the one side of it was this board and batten type of stuff. So we were like, okay, well, we'll just move it, we'll push it out, we'll try and, you know, fix the seams as best we can. And I thought, I'm just gonna use this as a wall where I put like an entertainment center. Well, after my father-in-law did it, the piece that we thought was gonna fit like a puzzle piece into it, it's too short, too short. So, that leaves us what to do next. I had an idea previously anyway, and that was to have a brick wall in here, an exposed brick wall. Brick the whole, this whole section up to, boom, right here, which is, oh yeah. Here we go, do-si-do. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Last piece, I think, of drop off. Come over here.
Girl, I can see.
Oh yeah. It's coming down in one piece. All right. Okay. So here we are. Next day update. We've got all this shiplap.
Yeah.
But have a little bit of an issue. I got past the fireplace mantle. Above it, they cut out some shiplap for whatever reason, I don't know. Which left me thinking, maybe we're not going to be able to just paint this like I thought. So now we are discussing different ideas that we have. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to put bricks. I think we're going to do that above the fireplace mantle. The brick that we use in here, we're going to carry into the dining room. And as a matter of fact, we're going to open up this space more. Not 100% open, but we're probably going to give it a nice, you know, big opening. You know what would be really cool, Eric? French doors. Instead, or a barn door. Bam, there it is. Next idea, barn doors. Anyway, so that's what we got going on now. I'm about to tear the rest of this pretty 1950s looking wallpaper out, and I'm gonna have to start pulling nails. So, Nicole Curtis, you got nothing on me, kid. Okay, I got all of the layers of wallpaper down. All of the drywall down, obviously, and I had to take out all of the nails out of the drywall. And look at this big bowl of nails. It's full of nails. That was kind of fun though, honestly. Anyway, so here we are with our dining room full of this shiplap stuff that we're not sure what we're gonna do with yet. I got the trim all prepped and ready to go to be painted, but waiting on my husband because, so we're kind of a little standstill right now, but I want to show you what this room looks like. Okay. That door is going to come out too right there. I don't know if we're going to widen that up a little bit or not, but actually if you go through that, there's like, you'll eventually get into the kitchen. Anyway, I want to show you this though. So this is the den. Look at that man, hard at work. Where's your cowboy hat, Tim? That's for you, Carrie. Anyway, so we took out that shelf, we replaced it, we're making it flush. We had to take out that, there used to, I guess on the other side there's a fireplace, so there used to be some kind of like a, what, like a potbelly type of stove or something, Eric?
Yeah, pretty standard.
And so we had to remove that, and then he had to cut it to make it flush. You can see this is the other side of the fireplace. Anyway, so there's some more shiplap, which we already talked about why we're not using this. But here's what I wanted to show you. Look how cool this wallpaper is. Now, this wallpaper I think is, I don't know if it's original to the house, obviously, because they probably didn't have necessarily wallpaper. This house, which we've never actually found out the year it was built, but we know it's over 100 years old, which I want to do some research to find out. But anyway, what is so cool about this is if you can see this on video. Let's see if that'll focus. I don't know. Here's a good spot. Let me see if it'll focus. Yeah, see that? It's like, don't look at my dirty nails. Anyway, this is fibers. It's like a fiber backing, and it is so neat. And matter of fact, I saw evidence of this in the dining room, but they must have taken it down first to put up the other wallpaper, which it's like that 1950s wallpaper, which I actually saved some of it. I was able to save kind of a little chunk of it. I don't know if I could ever figure out something to do with it. I just thought it was really neat and pretty. So I'm actually going to save that big piece of that wallpaper right there, just because it's so cool. It's so old. And then he's gonna continue to cover it up, back up with the board stuff again, and we're gonna be bricking all that. So there we are for now. That's what I thought. A Nerf war going on. We are prepping, putting plastic and tape up and stuff like that over the windows because we're gonna be spraying this room. The dining room, we're at a standstill a little bit, kind of because we've just decided we've got to just focus on one room at a time. We were trying to do 2 at a time and it just, no, too much. Anyway, but here's where I'm at with that. I want to paint the bottom half a different color than the top half. We still don't know what we're doing with this old shiplap, if we're going to just try and just like keep it. But like I said, because of all those tacks in it, I don't know. I threw a little bit of paint on it just to kind of see. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, but on the bottom half, I do want to do a separate color in here. So I have been hem-hauling around here with, do I do like a, you know, a blue color? I was thinking like a really pretty like navy blue, because I want to use my milk glass and my grandmother's old blue and white dishes in here to decorate with. But I'm afraid if I go navy blue, that's going to really tie me to navy blue. But it's also just paint, and it's also just half of the room, so I could always, you know, if I get tired of that, you know, I could always just repaint and, you know, just repaint the bottom half. It's not like I'd have to repaint everything. So I don't know. So I've been debating, like I said, so far I'm liking this navy blue, which is called Anchors Away. I think it's a Sherwin-Williams color. And this right here next to it, if you can't tell, is like a really light powdery blue, and it's also Sherwin-Williams. I can't remember the color of it, but it's a part of the Sherwin-Williams paints that they have at Lowe's. It's like the HGTV, like Dream Home colors. It's all these really pretty muted pastel-y type of colors. So I thought, okay, well, light blue or navy blue, not sure. Okay, so question is, do we leave it because it's vintage, or do we take it down? So I'm up there trying to figure it out, and I couldn't. So Eric's up there figuring out, and we thought at first it was a doorbell, but I was like, it looks like a school bell. So then he started messing with the center, and this is what happened. Be prepared, it's loud. Okay, so what in the world? What is it? I mean, it's like a fire, like an old school fire alarm is what it reminds me of. But I don't.
Yeah, I think it's an old school
fire alarm.
Fire alarm.
So that's the tester.
Device.
So
I'll tell you what.
What?
This is scientifically engineered for fire warning.
Oh my gosh, you're weird.
Vanguard thermosonic.
Okay, no.
Heat detector alarm. Model V530 FT. Oh, this is for
Heidi.
Kim.
What?
I know why.
Why?
It's because this is for locals only.
Wow. You're a dork. I'm glad you're smiling because you know you weren't smiling a minute ago. Grouchy.
So,
So here we're on the landing, and all of the hardwood floors up here have been painted. So thinking, like I said, I thought maybe that we would be able to redo the hardwood floors before we actually had furniture, but we're not going to be able to right now. It's just whatever. So what I've decided to do is all of the bedrooms up here have hardwood floors in them, and they're all painted. So I'm going to just go ahead and give every bedroom a fresh coat of paint. So as you can see in here, there's lots of scratches, but we have really big rooms, which is really nice. These windows in here have been replaced with newer windows, and they're the kind that are really easy to clean. But there's nice crown molding, and there's really nice baseboards, and so I'm excited about that. And anyway, so we're gonna get started in the bedrooms today we're gonna do ceilings and floors and trim and walls. It's probably one of the prettiest bedrooms. It's so beautiful in here, minus the color of the walls. But we've got so many windows. It's such a bright, sunny room. Look at the room. And this room has a fireplace, which is really pretty. My voice. Now, this room doesn't have good crown molding, which is kind of disappointing, but look at the awesome baseboards. These really big, wide baseboards. So here's the bedroom. So I've got the walls primed, all of the trim painted with Sherwin-Williams, just like a high gloss, ultra white enamel. Because of these like shiplap walls, I did have the wrong type of roller, I will say that. So maybe it would have been better if I would have had a better nap on my roller. But I'm gonna have to take a paintbrush and prime every single like little crack thing or whatever it is, because they didn't cover up at all. And so here we are. Finally, it is the day that our furniture is arriving. And let's see, where's my husband? Do we feel ready for the furniture to be here?
no.
No, we feel like we have a list of, I don't know how many things that we wish that we would have gotten done before this furniture got here. However, at $415 for 13 days worth of storage, we can't put it off any longer. Okay, let's see what's going on out here. They're bringing stuff in, and it's funny because they're asking me questions about where things go. And we have some rooms labeled, but I'm like floundering around half the time and hardly know it. We got so many more rooms in this house, it's a little different, so it's funny. And we have so much stuff that goes in the garage. Like, we are so, and most of it's my decor stuff. My husband's just not very happy with me. Let's see the garage. There's Flash. Holy cow.
First of all, if this is on your YouTube channel, whoever watches this woman, please contact help. I'm serious. Like, please donate. She needs help. Something is wrong with her.
That is so rude that you would talk about your mom like that.
I don't feel bad. You have literally a problem. Something in your brain, not wired right. So, we have a pile over here of decorations. This isn't even like this, okay. Okay. There's problems. And this pile is probably gonna be like up to the ceiling, like probably the fly. Yeah, anything holiday wise.
I think it's funny that you're like a union worker right now. You're just standing around watching everybody else work.
I'm a supervisor, baby. You work on me.
Look at them working now. That's right. Oh, look at all my pretties.
Oh my.